tutorial on how to illustrate direct, inverse, joint, and combined variations. What is variation? Variation is any change in some quantity due to change in another. So it's like a relationship between variables. Now, to illustrate this, I'd like to mention House Bill 8728, also known as the Graduation Legacy for the Environment Act. It is a bill that requires every graduating student to plant 10 trees before their graduation. Di ba? Ang ganda niya. Magiging graduation legacy talaga siya. Ibig sabihin nun, kapag yan ay naging batas, expect natin, for every one graduate, sigurado, meron na tayong 10 planted trees. Di ba? Ang ganda. Ngayon, pag-usapan natin yan. Sabi natin, ang variation ay relationship na kung saan kapag binago mo yung isang quantity, sigurado may magbabago din dun sa isang quantity. Let's say, from one graduate, naging dalawang graduates. Ano kaya ang mangyayari sa number of planted trees? Okay, correct. Dahil yung graduates natin ay na-double, sigurado, our planted trees will also be doubled. Let's say, naging tripled yung graduates natin. Ano mangyayari sa number of planted trees? Of course, it will also be tripled. How about 10 graduates? Ilan ang magiging planted trees? Correct, magiging 100. So that is variation. It is like a relationship between variables. Pag sinabing relationship, titignan mo lang kung ano nangyayari sa dalawang variables. Kapag ba tumataas yung value ng isang variable, tataas din yung value ng pangalawang variable o bababa siya. In this situation, we have observed that as the number of graduates increases, the number of planted trees also increases, and vice versa. As the number of graduates decreases, the number of planted trees also decreases. And later, you'll find out the different types of variations that we have. Let's talk about the two variables here. One is independent and the other one is dependent variable. Now, many students are confused about which is which. Alin ba ang independent, alin ang dependent variable? In our situation here, our graduates, number of graduates is our independent variable and the number of planted trees is our dependent variable. Ang isipin mo lang, ang independent variable ang ating minamanipula, binabago natin. And kapag minanipula mo yung value ng variable na yan, sigurado may isang variable na magre-respond, ang responding variable or the dependent variable. Di ba? Kapag ito dinoble mo, dodoble din yung number of trees. Yung iba naman, para mas matandaan nila, cause and effect. Alin sa dalawang variable na yan ang kailangan na mag-exist muna para mag-exist yung pangalawang variable? Tama. Kailangan muna magkaroon ng graduates bago magkakaroon ng planted trees. Wala yung planted trees na yan kapag walang graduates. So that's how you do it. Here are the 4 different types of variation. Direct, inverse or indirect, joint, which is actually an extension of direct variation, and combined. From the word itself, it is a combination of 2 types of variation. So clearly, yung 4 na variation na yan ay umiikot lang talaga sa direct at inverse. For this reason, yung mga susunod na slides, ang gagawin natin ay magpipresent ako ng dalawang variables at the same time, and our goal is to classify the given variables as direct variation or inverse variation by following certain steps. First pair of variables that we need to classify, we have number of hours working and salary. Ang unang gagawin natin, kailangan mo natin malaman alin dyan ang dependent at alin ang independent variable. Technique, tignan mo, alin sa kanilang dalawa ang kailangan na mag-exist muna para mag-exist yung pangalawa. Correct. Number of hours working. Kailangan mo munang magkaroon ng number of hours working para magkaroon ka ng salary. So this is our cost and this is our effect. This is the independent variable and the other one is dependent variable. Next is we will establish their relationship. Kapag ba tumataas yung number of hours working, ano nangyayari sa salary mo? Tataas din ba o bababa? Correct, tataas din. The higher the number of hours working, the higher the salary. Therefore, anong klaseng variation yan? Correct. There is a direct variation because as the number of hours working increases, the amount of salary also increases. But if the number of hours working increases and the salary decreases, baligtad siya, hindi na direct yon. Ang tawag doon ay inverse or indirect variation. Baligtad siya. Isipin nyo lang, pag sinabing direct, diretso ang effect. No, one direction. Upward yung isa, upward yung pangalawa. Pag naman inverse or indirect, baligtad sila. Pataas yung isa, pababa yung isa. Next pair of variables, we have electric bill and electric energy consumption. Alin dyan ang independent, alin ang dependent variable? Technique, sipin mo muna alin sa dalawang yan ang kailangan mo na mag-exist bago mag-exist yung pangalawa. Correct. Kailangan mo muna magkaroon ng electric energy consumption bago ka magkaroon ng electric bill. So itong electric energy consumption ang ating independent variable at yun naman ang dependent variable. Now, let's establish the relationship. Lagi tayo nag-uumpisa sa independent variable. Tignan mo ngayon, kapag ba tumataas yung electric energy consumption, anong mangyayari sa electric bill mo? Tataas ba o bababa? Correct, tataas din. The more the electric energy consumed, the higher the electric bill. Kaya ang relationship natin ay, ang variation natin ay, correct, there is a direct variation. Next pair of variables, we have time used and speed of a car. Alin ang dependent, alin ang independent variable? Alin ang kailangan mo na mag-exist? Correct. Speed of a car. Kailangan mo munang malaman yung speed ng car para malaman mo yung ginamit na time sa pag-travel. So, speed of a car ang ating independent variable and ang time use ang dependent variable. Now, kapag ba bumibilis ka, humahaba yung time? Hindi. Kapag bumibilis ka, umiiksi yung time na magagamit mo sa pag-travel. Correct? So, our relationship is the faster the speed of a car, the lesser the time used to travel. Anong klaseng variation ngayon yan? Correct. Inverse variation or indirect variation. Kasi baliktad siya. Kapag naman bumagal ka, di ba? Kapag bumagal yung bilis ng car na sinasakyan mo, sigurado yung time na magagamit mo ay hahaba. Kaya inverse variation. Next, number of people sharing a ride and amount of individual fare. Parang let's say tricycle na nag-share kayo. Alin dyan ang kailangan mo na mag-exist para malaman mo yung pangalawa? Correct. Kailangan mo munang malaman kung ilan yung tao nag-share. Kaya ito ang independent variable at yung amount naman ang dependent. Relationship. The more people sharing a ride, the lesser the amount of individual fare. Tama? Kapag mas marami kayong nag-share sa ride, sa isang sasakyan, kukonte yung babayaran nyo. Each. Anong klaseng variation yan? Correct. There's an inverse variation because the higher the number of people sharing a ride, the lesser the amount of individual fare. This one is an activity. We can pause the video and then answer it. Determine whether the underlined phrase is a dependent variable or independent variable. Number of minutes running and the amount of calories burned. Scores on a math test and the number of items answered incorrectly. Capacity of a gas container and the total amount to pay. The number of hours boiling and the number of ounces of water in a pot. The height of a plant to the number of months grown. Answer? You can pause the video. Here are the answers. We have independent variable, dependent, independent, dependent, and dependent for the fifth item. We can also extend this one by classifying the given variables as direct variation or indirect variation. You can still pause the video. Correct. Number 1 is direct, 2 inverse, 3 is direct, 4 is inverse, and 5 is direct. Let's now illustrate these 4 types of variation individually or one by one. Direct variation. For two quantities x and y, these are actually the variables that we are talking about. X is independent variable and y usually is the dependent variable. If x increases in a given ratio, then y also increases in the same ratio. Similarly, a decrease in x causes a decrease in y. Napag-usapan natin kanina yan. Next, there's a direct variation whenever a situation produces pairs of numbers in which the ratio is constant. Tandaan nyo lang to. So direct variation, the ratio is constant. Now, to better understand this, let's have example. Number of hours working and time. And this is the table. The number of hours working is the variable x or the independent variable. Salary is the dependent variable y. For the first hour, the salary would be 50. Second hour, 100. Third, 150. Fourth, 200, and so on. Now, when you say ratio is constant, you are literally getting the ratio y over x. Remember that is always dependent over independent variable. So our dependent here are 50, 100, 150, and 200. What is 50 over 1? That's 50. 100 over 2, that's also 50. 150 over 3 is also 50. 200 over 4 is also 50. So that's what we mean by the ratio is constant. Every pair of numbers, a common ratio. So that's what we mean by the ratio is constant. We will encounter problems which are written in variation statements. Now, the variation statements below indicate direct variation. Y varies directly as x, y is directly proportional to x, and y is proportional to x. Just remember these key phrases: varies directly as, is directly proportional to, is proportional to. These phrases indicate direct variation. Second type of variation is inverse, or for some books we have indirect variation. For two quantities x and y, if x increases in a given product, then y decreases in the same product. Similarly, a decrease in x causes an increase in y. Oh, kamukha nung kanina, sa direct variation, same direction sila. Kapag yung x nag-i-increase, yung y nag-i-increase din. Dito naman baliktad. Si x mag-i-increase, si y naman ang mag-decrease. And vice versa. There is an inverse variation whenever a situation produces pairs of numbers in which the product is constant. So direct, ang ratio ang constant. Dito, product ang magiging constant for every pair of numbers. To better understand this, let's have example. Speed of a car and time. Speed is represented by the variable x. This is our independent variable. And time is represented by the variable y, our dependent variable, with the given values. Now, when you say product is constant, ganun pa rin, you are literally going to get the product of each pair of numbers. What is 25 times 12? That is 300. How about 50 times 6? That is also 300. 75 times 4 is also 300. And 100 times 3 is, of course, 300 also. So that's what we mean by the product is constant. Kanina, we divide y by x. This time we multiply them. The product is constant. For problems that will involve variation statements, here is our only one key phrase that will involve or indicate inverse variation. Y varies inversely as x. Tatandaan lang natin to. Varies inversely as x. Joint variation is an extension of a direct variation, as mentioned a while ago, because it involves three or more quantities or variables. One of those is always the dependent and the rest are independent variables. For three quantities x, y, and z, an increase in the variables x and z will cause an increase in the variable y. Correspondingly, as x and z decrease, y also decreases. So para talagang siyang direct variation. Pero yung independent variables natin, more than one. Example, the volume of a box and the length, width, and height. Diba? The volume here of a box is our dependent variable and the length, the width, and the height are our independent variables. Ano naman yung mga key phrases natin that will indicate joint variation? We have varies jointly as and is jointly proportional to. Pag nakita niyo yung dalawang yan or isa sa mga yan, sigurado yung given variation statement na yon ay isang joint variation. Combined variation. It is a combination of two types of variation, and those two are always direct and inverse or joint and inverse. When a variable changes as two or more variables change, then such relation is said to be combined. The statements below indicate combined variation. Ito lang titignan natin ng mga key phrases. Sa isang buong variation statement, magkasama yung varies directly as x or varies directly as and inversely. O kaya naman, varies jointly as saka yung inversely. Talagang combination siya ng dalawang magkaibang variation. Here is the summary of the variation statements or the key phrases that we will look on. Type of variation. So direct at inverse variation, tatandaan lang natin, laging dalawa ang variables na involved. Sa joint variation, extension lang siya ng direct variation, pero darami yung ating independent variable. Sa combined variation naman, combination siya literally ng direct at inverse o kaya naman direct at joint. So that will be all. Thank you.